I keep dying and reliving the same night.
Does it hurt?
Yes.
You seem fine.
As we all know, Netflix could be very hit or miss, but I have found a very big hit, at least for me, with Russian Doll, starring Natasha Lyonne, who plays this game developer who gets lost in this sort of Groundhog Day repetition of her life. She keeps dying and waking up in the bathroom of a birthday party that's being thrown for her, and she has all of these surreal encounters with the different people that populate her life. Amy Poehler is one of the people involved creatively on this show, and there's a bunch of people that are fantastic as supporting actors on this show that you've seen in various roles here or there, but they're not really big names. It's really all about Natasha Lyonne, and she starts to crack the code over the course of this first season of what the hell is going on, and she, well, I'm not going to spoil anything for you.
Didn't you get the news? We're about to die.
It doesn't matter, I die all the time.
Me too.
Just let me tell you that this show is incredibly fresh, incredibly funny. It gets very dark in some places as well, and some of the deaths are horrific and shocking and hilarious because they just pop out of nowhere. Natasha Lyonne is amazing in this show because she is so petrified of what is going to happen to her, and she's just like worried about like walking down the stairs. She's always looking around her to make sure no pianos are going to fall out of the sky. And she's just looking for some kind of life preserver here to kind of give her a clue as to why this thing keeps happening to her. Why does she keep dying and waking up and having to relive moments in her life? And she's just going crazy.
Is it the nicest psych ward?
The way that the plot kind of unfolds, you know, you're right along the ride with her because you start to see that some of the pieces in her Groundhog Day story start to change and disappear. And, you know, of course, she's carrying on with the memories that she's got every single time she does this. And so you as the viewer, you're like, what the hell are they going to change this time? What's going to happen? And what performers are going to deliver their lines a little differently? This must have been a surreal production to put together because it's not just like this 2-hour contained thing. It's a full season of television. And so they had to recreate these shots over and over again and change stuff in the background. And I'm actually anxious to go back and watch this season again because you can kind of see the machinery and the mechanics and the intelligence of all of the creators moving things just so or changing things just in little tiny ways within scenes. I gotta tell you, the continuity people involved in this show, the people that keep track of where everything is, they must have gone crazy because this is a lot of work.
Meditate on that.
You're gonna see a lot of the, you know, same kind of scenarios and scenes kind of repeated, but everything gets twisted. And speaking of twisted, there is some incredibly twisted stuff that starts to happen in this show. It pivots in some really fascinating ways, and it really, you know, examines some heavy stuff dealing with parents and mental health.
Jesus fucking Christ, that's dark.
But God, it's so beautifully made, and Natasha Lyonne, she's got like a Peter Falk thing going on here. I actually started to think, man, she would be a terrific fit if they ever decided to change the direction with a revamped Columbo. She's almost like this private investigator trying to understand what the hell is going on here and solve this big mystery.
The universe is trying to fuck with me, and I refuse to engage.
It's an amazing show. I can't wait for more. I don't know what the hell they do if there is more, though, because this season is just so damn strong. Russian Doll is superb, and I recommend that everybody watch it. They're half-hour episodes, and there aren't too many of them, so it's a quick binge.
I'm looking for a communal experience.
You're gonna love this show, and there's some nice connections there for all of us game fanatics as well. I'm giving Russian Doll a 10 out of 10. More like this, Netflix.